Alright, welcome back. So, here's our first... Well, we're not yet in combat, but we will be soon. So, let's see who we have here. So, Neo is here. We have New Larry. That's somebody else. Well, actually that's Sam Watts, and that's Sangoma. And we actually know from our calendar, well, from contact list, that both of those guys are dead now, 3 years later, but let's talk to them. Let's talk to Sangoma. Sangoma is an urban shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuchi last fall. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. We're out in the open here, Neo. So, what options do we have? Ready to bolt. Fix roses for the run and for Dowd. We wait. Wait for another appointment, Sangoma? Okay, so the character we're going to be playing is professional. So it's a professional runner. We do it for the mostly money. We don't do some, well, try not to do some stupid shit. But once the run is over, well, we need to get paid. That's what we are doing it for. Nothing's personal here, so our fixer owes us for the run and for Dowd. We wait. Your call, said Sangoma. Alright, so how about New Larry? You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd. Never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city, Neo. It's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. So, yeah, shut your screaming about the rain. Yeah, that's not how professionals talk to each other. Wait for the money. I get it. Now take a pill and relax. So we wait for the money. Yeah, sure, of course. I'll wait all night if I have to. Well, it sounds like he's also about the money. And Sam Watts? Yep, that's Sam. I don't know, Neo. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on the run. Well, so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Does it smell funny for you? That bastard better show. We need the money. What do you think we should do? Yeah, I don't like that. We're kind of here in the pretty empty space. Our fixer is not here. One member of our team is dead. That's not looking good. So does it smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Well, I don't know. That doesn't look like public to me. Let them drag, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid cheap dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You was sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands, they're shaking. Alright, so let's see. Sam... Is that true, Sam? Did you miss a beat back there? No, Neo. I didn't miss a beat. I was on my game the whole time. Remember, I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? Renraku is one of the megacorps in the Shadowrun. How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lip. Look over your shoulder in the darkness. He's looking for someone and it's not the fixer. Okay, I see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. That little bitch sold us out. How much did they pay you to sell us out, Larry? He stops and a smile slowly appears on his face. Honestly, I didn't take much. Just enough to get me back to Portland and set up a Kush Corp job. I'm out of this racket. We've got incoming! New Larry relaxes and throws you a drag-eating grin. Looks like my Nero and Rako friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Neo. No shit. Well, should I buy you a drink after this? Well, you'll owe me several. Alright, and here comes the combat. Combat is turn-based. So we have those two guys, and we have a... And they start. Okay, they missed, that's good. And they missed twice, that's very good. Alright, so turn-based combat, we don't need help. So, that's 3 of us, and that's 3 of them. That's this dude who is gonna pay for what he did. And that's the 2 guys here. And... yeah, they're in full cover. And as you can see, a chance to hit there is not amazing. But that's different for this guy. And he's a mage. Those guys look like irregulars. And we definitely want to geek the mage first. That's one of the first rules in Shadowrun. But we also want to be in cover. So, how do we start? We can switch, we can do turns in any order. Each one has 2 hit points, action points, as you can see, so we can do 2 actions. And each one of them could be either shoot, or walk, or do some other action. So, let's see, how should we start? Alright, so the weapons what we have is, on us we have an SMG, and we have a pistol. Okay, that's good. We also have marked target, and we have some grenades. Frag grenade and concussion grenade, which is does -1 AP to everyone hit. Then we have Sam, has an SMG, and it has a shotgun. Okay. And what does he have here? He has a grenade. Nice. And we have a Sangoma, who has an assault rifle. AK-97, that is nice. That's the only weapon she has. And still, she's a shaman, so she can do haste. And she can do bear totem, which is a heal, AoE heal, which we don't need right now. Okay. Ideally, we want to hit New Larry on this turn, so... and she's in full cover, so nice. So let's start with her and see how it goes. We can do aimed shot, but we're already at 80%. Still might be worth it actually, because, yeah, 95%. And let's hit him. Nice, and we did a crit, so 20 damage. Very nice. So I think we should just hit him again, because here we're in cover. We don't need to move Sangoma. Weak, only 5 damage, really? Why is he still alive? He still have 5. Okay. Now... so, okay, that's our character. We only need to have 1 AP to run there, or here. Okay, let's try to do a pistol here. That's 6 damage if we're gonna hit. That's 70. Okay, let's hit him. Nice. He had that coming, that's for sure. Alright, at least we don't have this guy in our backside. So now these 2 guys. We want to spread out, because grenades and other AoE damage is a thing. They definitely use that. We don't want to stand next to Sangoma, so let's go maybe here. And now Sam. Can Sam throw a grenade? Yes, he can. Alright. But that's a 2 AP and then we'll be standing in the open. Yeah, I don't like that idea. So let's first go here. So that's only half cover. But that's better than nothing. Alright, so we have 83 for this guy. Are we gonna do better with the shotgun? 94, okay. I like that. And we have kneecap. Yeah, why not? Let's go with kneecap. Slightly low chance to hit. Okay, let's go. Nice, we did a crit. And we did 2 AP, so this dude is not going. Okay, so we did 6 damage, that's okay. Okay, now let's try that grenade. Because that's the effectively tutorial mission and it's in the past, we don't need to conserve really our items, we're not gonna keep them. Okay, so let's just hit them right there, and it actually flushes them from cover. Nice, this dude is dead. And we did a crit on this one, so how much do we have? 6 HP. Alright. The chance to hit is not amazing. How about SMG? 54. Can we do better than that? Okay, Sam is done. How about Sangoma? Sangoma is 78, okay, not bad, and we can do better than that. And if we hit, we're gonna kill her. Well, the security guard. How about we'll actually use our mark? And we mark him. Okay, so that's plus 10. So let's look. That Sangoma's chance to hit is 88 now. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, we have it on cooldown, so let's... Nice, and we did a crit. Very good. Well, we're clearly not done yet. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, this is a terrible cover. We'll have to reposition ourselves because there's gonna be more dudes coming in. What would be a good place to be? I think Sangoma can get on the other side, like so. And remember, we don't want to clump together. And our character can get here into full cover. And here comes the second group. Alright, can we do our grenade? Probably not. That's way too far. Oh yeah, we actually have 1 in strength, so yeah, we can throw anywhere. So should we just take some shots there? Maybe. Let's see what our chance to hit is. Actually, it's not too bad. Okay, it's still on cooldown, so let's hit this guy. Nice, 10. So we only need 1 more. Okay, let's try to do it again. Very good. Okay, yeah, that's not amazing. And we have more incoming. This is bad. They have a shaman. Yeah, that's not good. That's a shaman. Shamans can summon things. But we also need to finish this dude. And he is in Well, it's pretty crappy cover in all fairness. So, let's see. We still can throw, I think. No. What's our chance to hit? 49, not amazing. What about the pistol? 56, no. Yeah, let's do spray and pray. Well, it's not, but... Okay, so we did some damage, not amazing, so we still have 11. And we are staying kinda in the open, but these guys are far. Let's see what Sam can do. Actually 73, that's not too bad. 69, okay, he has a good... Can we do something like that? Kneecap. I don't know if I want to do kneecap. I think we just go with the regular shot. And see if we can hit him. We did, nice. That is actually very helpful. So now we don't need to worry about that part. We still have 2 APs on our 2 characters here. So let's spread out and try to... Okay, we want to be here. What about this? Oh yeah, that's a good spot. And Sam can get there. And we can get probably here. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a bit too far. Sangoma is a bit exposed here. But that's have to do. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. And they can attack right away. Okay, so they missed. That's good. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Can we use that grenade again on something? Sort of. Well, not really. No. Close, but that's full cover, and that's a mage. That's a mage. That's a shaman, and that's his summon. If we kill the shaman, the summon will go away. Okay, so how do we want to do that? Let's see our 2 hit. Okay, 87, that's not too bad. And we have a kneecap. Okay. Let's try that. We are running out of ammunition here. Oh, and we broke control of the summon. Oh, that's excellent. And he has no AP left. That is doubly excellent. Okay. So now, let's focus on the mage then. So Sangoma, what can Sangoma do? I think we should just shoot him. That's actually not bad. We can try to flank him. I don't know if that's gonna be better. Still pretty good chance to hit. Do we have anything? No. I think we should just go for aimed shot. 93. Nice, and we did a crit. Okay, so let's do another one. Very good. Not quite enough. Okay, we are kind of exposed here, but we have 2 APs trying to finish him off. That might be worth it. Chance to hit is not amazing. But we should be able to eat at least 1 damage from the mage. I think that should be fine. Actually, let's try to see if Sam can do it. 68. This dude is out of commission for now, minus 3 AP. So yeah, let's try to do Sam first. Okay, that's 68 and 65. Let's go with this one. And see if that works. Nice. We geeked the mage. That's what's important. Okay, excellent. So now we have our character who is in there. We can just shoot him, or we can actually mark him. Actually, let's mark him. We'll mark him. Well, we missed that part. Okay, that wasn't amazing. Let's just shoot him then. Wow, that's very hard for you. We're gonna be missing all the time. Okay, now we hit him. And he's almost done. And I think we're gonna finish him. Boom, and that's done. You okay, Sam? That was a hell of a thing. Well, Sam, that's part of life, Sam. You know that. You were born for this gig, Neo. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. What about you? Well... we are professional, so I'll find a safe house out of town, lay low. Renraku has a long memory. I do too. I don't forget my friends. You stare at Sam's face in your comlink, shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man's switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 yuan insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or on the body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mangert and McCain, when the job is done. They'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chat? Camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Mangert and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line to you. Make contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. The camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up, talks seriously, first time. Look, Neo. I've led a drag life and I probably left a drag corpse. I've hurt people. Hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. So what do you say? Well, my schedule is pretty clear right now. Hope you just said yes. Well, it was yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. When my heart stops, it will activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Well, guess I'm heading back to Seattle. And that's why this campaign is called the Dead Man's Switch. Your plane hit the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. A chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. You fall on, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip to the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you are hurting bad enough for Nguyen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Oh, I don't know if that's an improvement from your apartment. New. Alright. So we have arrived to a morgue, effectively. I'm in the back, so I'm placed only beyond this point. Sure. The smell of death and decomposition washes over you, only slightly masked by a minty fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Alright. So we have a body, we have Dresden. Let's see what else do we have around here. Do we have anything? We can talk to him. There's somebody here. What we can't do anything about. So let's go talk to Dresden. Oh wow, that would be terrifying to see that kind of green on the guy working in the morgue. So hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job, a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade." Yeah, indeed so. As you approach, he looks up, a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes. Or it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinder's branch manager here. Oh yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are? Well, we don't need to be very specific. We also don't need to be rude. So, I'm here about Sam Watts. His grin fades. And what makes you think I know anything about that? Well, Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull, so I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right, he's here. Not too many people know about his murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet, what with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you that he was dead? Yeah, we're not gonna publicize that we are going to get 100k for that. That might attract unneeded attention. So Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, huh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. Okay, so that's Sam's body. Alright. So let's see. He's my second Emerald City Reaper victim. The third one was downtown. Oh, Reaper, huh? Emerald City Reaper, yeah, who the heck that is? Not my title. That's what the Seattle Press insists on carrying the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Reaper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one, even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from a victim. And what price did the Reaper take from Sam? What liver was cleanly cut out? Well, I don't know how much value would that be, given his drinking problem, though. So, how about the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had his spleen removed. Okay, McCluskey. Oh wow, that looks like... is it a troll or an orc? Dresden, get out of here! Alright, so we're left here with the... I'm here about the new Reaper's wig, Sam Watts. Okay, while no one is watching, can grab some basic medkits, alright, that's good. How about looking at Sam's body? Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face is ashen white. The first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest there is a small, pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Right, let's look at the business card. Moving through the things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Look at the cred stick. It's a standard cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Well, I don't think anyone would need the cred stick, and we certainly do. You slot the cred stick in your PDA, 300 new yen is added to your account. Well, yeah. Okay, look at the purple shirt. Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. That handwritten note. You can only see part of the note given the turn of beads and blood stains. Sam, I feel terrible that we argued, probably. We have been long to say I'm sorry. See you there, love, Jessica. So, from somebody who's Jessica. Alright. I think we're done here. And here we can talk to McCluskey. Tavern over the diminutive corner is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. Ah, does he have some aftershave? Now this new Reaper vehicle, that's... Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The corner frowns. So he insisted at the time. McCluskey. Huh. Come on, show off herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Reaper case is my ticket to Lieutenant Badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they are still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. Not sure that's something that coroner is supposed to figure out, but hey. So I'm looking at the whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally noticed you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Ouch. And who the hell are you? Alright, so here's our first skill check, and we are gonna fail this one because strength 4, and yeah, we went over close to that, and that's okay. That's not the character we are playing. We are not gonna intimidate this big dude here. So yeah, we don't need to... Okay, again, that's way too much information for him. Well, let's just go with I'm new in town. Are you welcoming committee? So if you're new in town, let me be the first to tell you that I run the show. If you get in my way, you'll end up back here on the slab. Yeah, that's the detective for you. Looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Alright, he has his priorities straight. Alright, let's talk to Dresden. Looks amused. Do you not always make friends that easily? Oh yeah. Well, he didn't really see my type. That's true. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? It pays, and he apparently was my friend, so that's fine. Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. I mean, 100k doesn't hurt either. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. Well, that was fairly obvious. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 yuan a week to his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor after fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. So, what can I do to help you? So, he's on the take. Who is paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career. And wallet. So, what was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? Well, the official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Well, and aren't you the official in that sentence? My name is on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. And so what are the organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of yen, but individual organs not worth as much anymore with all that synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. And who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners. But neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimy chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose. I wouldn't know where to look. So, have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? Well, it's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Oh no shit. Always too much to be done around here. Well, plus the dead are just easier to get along with. Well, we'll leave it at that. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Peasant looks up to you intently for a moment before speaking. Oh, you know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay then, I'll go do that. Interesting. So, what can I find in the lockers? Okay, let's grab some stuff from here. What are we gonna have here? Basic med kit. And Doc Wagon's basic trauma kit. Okay, that's nice. Oh, that's a resurrect kit. And here are the drawers. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. That's a bit too warm for John Doe's. So let's open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. Due to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in a very good condition. And here's Jake Armitage. Whoa, easy there. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples, and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. So I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Well, sorry, I did not expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. You aren't after me, then what's your story? So, the latest Reaper victim, did you know him? Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then, over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or other though. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man's switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. Maybe sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind these glad shades. Alright, the name's Jake. And you are? Okay, so call me Nia. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kubota asked me to throw some out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now, what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John, you're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat core bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit out of my head. Jake smiles and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight though, and that's the last I saw of him. Until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. So, you've done this before. It's a long story. I ended up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake's here's a regular. Should have started the rewards card, Jake. Few more visits and you get a free night stay. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. Could use some backup to settle the score with these Halloweeners out there. The leader's got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night. Trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. Alright. It's nice to have somebody watching your back. Assume you can trust them. Don't work for free. Sure. Street justice. Yeah, we're not really doing street justice here. Okay, can we get some yuan from him? Let's try that. Yes, I'd say the same in your shoes. Fine. There's a cred stick with 1000 yuan with your name on it. Alright, that's interesting. Help me dust those gangers and it's yours. Well, how about we'll squeeze him some more? Clearly he wants that. Hard bargainer. Alright, 1500 it is, but it better be worth it. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about me. And I'm good for the fight if you're good for the money. Great, I've been hiding out here since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but the stretch of barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some hit. Also, we're saying, very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? Okay, so now we can get some weapon from him, and we're not into pistols, we're not in shotguns, we are not in SMGs, and we like to keep our distance. Got a rifle, definitely got a melee. Got a rifle. You don't like library windows, do you? Never mind. Here's a rifle you can borrow, and we got a AK-97, that's the most basic assault rifle in this game. So ready for an evening out on the town? So just a minute, tell me some more about these gangers first. Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. Their symbol is the flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners and the barons looking for me. We take him out, maybe I can breathe a little easier. Okay. So just watch my back. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. And we can leave wherever you're ready. And that means, I think, we've got everything around here. So now we have Jake in our party. That's a party of 2. It's way better than what we had before. Have anything here? No. Okay, and this way we're gonna leave from there. But I'll make a cut here, and we'll continue in the next episode. So see you then.